Welcome to an exploration of divine beings within human mythology. We embark on a journey, traversing the annals of human thought, where celestial entities have played pivotal roles in shaping our understanding of existence, morality, and the cosmos. Throughout the ages, divine or superior beings have been a cornerstone of human mythologies, providing a lens through which we perceive and interpret our world. Now, let us narrow our focus to an intriguing set of divine beings known as the Watchers. These celestial figures, as portrayed in texts like the Book of Enoch, are often associated with imparting forbidden knowledge to humanity, resulting in moral decay and divine retribution. This traditional narrative paints a picture of transgression and punishment, serving as a cautionary tale about the dangers of overstepping divine boundaries. However, like all narratives, the tale of the Watchers is subject to reinterpretation. One such reimagining comes from the modern Raelian movement, which perceives these divine entities not as corruptors, but as advanced extraterrestrial beings, the Elohim, who have positively influenced humanity. The Raelians envision a world where these superior beings impart knowledge not as a forbidden act, but as a benevolent gesture, fostering enlightenment and evolution. The tale of the Watchers therefore presents us with contrasting perspectives. On one hand, we have the traditional view that sees the Watchers as a source of corruption and imbalance. On the other hand, we have the Raelian perspective that sees them as harbingers of enlightenment and progress. These divergent interpretations offer a fascinating study of how human societies construct and deconstruct divine narratives to reflect their evolving values and aspirations. They invite us to question our own perceptions of divinity, knowledge, and the intricate relationship between the two. Let's delve deep into the intriguing tales of the Watchers. We will unpack these narratives, explore their cultural and moral implications, and understand how they continue to shape our perceptions of divine beings in human mythology. The Watchers, as described in ancient texts, present a tale of divine transgression and punishment. Delving into the narrative of the Watchers as recorded in age-old texts like the Book of Enoch, we encounter a fascinating story. These superior beings, known as the Watchers, descended to earth from the heavens, driven by a desire to interact with humankind. But their arrival was more than a mere visitation. It was a momentous event that would forever change the course of human history. The interaction between the Watchers and human beings was not without its controversies. The Watchers imparted forbidden knowledge to humans, teaching them skills and secrets that were, until then, the exclusive domain of the divine. This sharing of celestial wisdom was viewed as a transgression of divine boundaries, an act that breached the natural order of things. But the transgressions of the Watchers did not stop there. Their interactions with human women resulted in the birth of the Nephilim, a race of giants who were as mighty as they were terrifying. The Nephilim, products of an unnatural union, were seen as an aberration, further evidence of the Watchers' violation of divine laws. As the story unfolds, we see the consequences of these transgressions. The Watchers and the Nephilim are punished by the divine authorities for their actions, and the world is thrown into chaos. This narrative, steeped in themes of transgression, forbidden knowledge, divine retribution, and moral decay, paints a bleak picture of the consequences of crossing divine boundaries. But what do we make of this tale? Traditionally, the story of the Watchers has been interpreted as a cautionary tale. It serves as a reminder of the dangers of hubris, of the perils that come with violating divine laws and meddling with forbidden knowledge. It tells us that there are boundaries that should not be crossed, and that doing so can lead to catastrophic consequences. This narrative has been interpreted as a cautionary tale about the dangers of crossing divine boundaries. In stark contrast, the Raelian movement views the interaction with superior beings as a source of enlightenment and evolution. This reinterpretation of traditional religious narratives is an integral part of the Raelian philosophy. They believe in the Elohim, advanced extraterrestrial beings, who they claim are the original creators of life on Earth. To understand the Raelian perspective, it's important to grasp their unique interpretation of ancient texts. The Raelians propose that the gods mentioned in these texts are not divine entities, but rather highly advanced extraterrestrials. These beings use their superior technology to create life on Earth, a process the Raelians liken to modern-day genetic engineering. The Raelians also reinterpret the concept of the Watchers, seeing them not as fallen angels but as benevolent hybrids. In their view, these hybrids were a positive result of the interaction between humans and the Elohim. This narrative stands in sharp contrast to the traditional view of the Watchers as transgressors who caused moral decay by imparting forbidden knowledge. The Raelian narrative emphasizes themes of enlightenment and evolution. The hybrids, in their view, serve as guides leading humanity towards greater understanding and potential. This interpretation sees the imparting of knowledge not as a transgression, but as a gift, a means to propel humanity forward in its evolution. The Raelian reinterpretation aligns with modern values of knowledge pursuit, human advancement, and positive extraterrestrial engagement. It represents a shift from moral condemnation to a celebration of knowledge and progress. This perspective views the interaction with superior beings as a necessary step towards human advancement, a step that should be celebrated, not condemned. In essence, the Raelian perspective reimagines the traditional narrative of the Watchers, presenting a radically different interpretation. It transforms a cautionary tale of transgression and punishment into a story of enlightenment, knowledge sharing, and positive interaction. The Raelians celebrate this interaction as a positive step towards human advancement. These two perspectives offer contrasting interpretations of the role of divine beings in human mythology. Let's dive into the heart of the matter. The traditional narrative of the Watchers is one of transgression and punishment. It paints a picture of divine beings crossing forbidden boundaries, leading to moral decay and chaos. This perspective reflects a cautionary approach towards the acquisition of knowledge and the consequences of overstepping divine laws. It's the narrative that reminds us of the perils of hubris and the importance of respecting divine boundaries. On the other hand, the Raelian interpretation of the Watchers, or rather the Elohim, presents a starkly different view. The Raelians see these divine beings as benevolent entities, their interactions leading to the birth of enlightened hybrids. This perspective shifts the narrative from one of punishment to one of progress. Instead of viewing divine knowledge as a source of corruption, the Raelians see it as a catalyst for enlightenment and evolution. This is a story of aspiration and the pursuit of knowledge. These contrasting narratives offer us more than just two different interpretations of divine beings. They reflect the evolving attitudes towards knowledge, divinity, and humanity's place in the universe. The traditional narrative, with its themes of transgression and punishment, seems to caution against the reckless pursuit of knowledge, warning us of the consequences of overstepping divine boundaries. It's a narrative that speaks of fear and respect for the divine. The Raelian narrative, however, encourages the pursuit of knowledge. It views the interaction with divine beings as a positive, enlightening experience. It's a narrative that speaks of progress, enlightenment, and the potential for human evolution. These contrasting interpretations have profound implications for our understanding of human mythology and religion. They show us how ancient narratives can be reinterpreted to reflect our evolving understanding of the world and our place in it. They remind us that while our beliefs may change, our fascination with the divine remains a constant driving force in our quest for understanding and meaning. These contrasting interpretations have profound implications for our understanding of human mythology and religion. These narratives not only shape our understanding of the past but also echo in our societal and philosophical values today. In the traditional narrative, where the Watchers descend and impart forbidden knowledge to humanity, we see a cautionary tale. This perspective warns us of the dangers of hubris, the violation of divine boundaries, and the potential moral decay that could result from such transgressions. It's a narrative steeped in the belief that there are limits to what humans should know, and that crossing these limits could lead to catastrophic consequences. This view reflects a conservative outlook, valuing obedience and respect for established norms and boundaries. However, the narrative of the Watchers also raises important questions. It prompts us to ponder upon the nature of knowledge. Is there such a thing as forbidden knowledge? Should there be boundaries to our quest for understanding? These are profound philosophical debates that continue to resonate in our society today. On the other hand, the Raelian reinterpretation of similar narratives provides a different perspective. It portrays the interaction with superior beings as a positive event, leading to the creation of enlightened hybrids. This view aligns more with modern values, emphasizing the pursuit of knowledge, human advancement, and positive extraterrestrial engagement. It's a narrative that champions progress, enlightenment, and the relentless human spirit that seeks understanding and growth. The contrast between these two perspectives is striking. One is rooted in caution and retribution, the other in progress and enlightenment. They provide us with different lenses through which to view our relationship with knowledge, divinity, and our place in the universe. These narratives thus offer a mirror to our evolving human thought, values, and aspirations. Through them, we can trace the evolution of our societal norms and philosophical outlooks, from caution and reverence to curiosity and aspiration. They remind us that our interpretations of the divine and the unknown are not static but evolve along with us, reflecting our changing values and ideals. These narratives thus offer a mirror to our evolving human thought, values, and aspirations. In conclusion, the narratives of divine beings in human mythology present a rich tapestry of human thought and belief. From the traditional view of the Watchers to the modern Raelian reinterpretation, we observe a fascinating evolution of perspectives. The Watchers, as described in texts like the Book of Enoch, are seen as divine transgressors who disrupt the natural order by imparting forbidden knowledge, leading to moral decay and divine retribution. This narrative carries a potent message about hubris, the violation of divine laws, and the dangers of unbounded knowledge. On the other hand, the Raelian movement offers a stark contrast. They recast these divine beings as advanced extraterrestrial life forms, the Elohim, who positively interact with humanity. Instead of divine transgressors, they are seen as creators and enlighteners, leading to the birth of benevolent hybrids. This narrative celebrates progress, knowledge sharing, and positive engagement. These contrasting views highlight the diversity and richness of human thought, reflecting shifting attitudes towards knowledge, divinity, and humanity's place in the universe. Where one narrative warns of the perils of crossing divine boundaries, the other embraces the potential for evolution and progress. These interpretations are not merely stories or myths, they are reflections of human values and aspirations. The narrative of the Watchers serves as a cautionary tale, a reminder of the potential consequences of overreaching ambition and disregard for divine boundaries. In contrast, the Raelian reinterpretation aligns with modern values of knowledge pursuit, human advancement, and positive extraterrestrial engagement. Ultimately, both perspectives offer a nuanced understanding of how reinterpretation of ancient narratives can reflect evolving human thought. As we continue to grapple with questions about our origins, our purpose, and our future, these narratives provide valuable insights into our collective consciousness. Whether as cautionary tales or narratives of enlightenment, these stories continue to inspire and provoke thought, shaping our perception of the universe and our place within it.